So I'm late giving out my Raw review, and I'm sitting here going over my shit on you. First of all, good morning, everybody. Let me give you a little quick demo into what the fuck is going on and why I've been so late. I've been running all around. I had a lot of stuff to do. I was in a car accident yesterday, which turned into a chase, which was fucking awesome. Sarcastically speaking, of course. That shit happened though. Drama with my wife. And, you guys, I'm at the point, man. I'm tired, and this is my passion, and this is what I want to do, you guys. But I got a lot of personal stuff going on, and I'm trying to find the time to make it happen. But I'm still gonna be me, guys. Y'all know me. It's JP, the motherfucking outlaw, the voice that makes some moist, and your favorite color commentator, here to give you the Raw review for January, and I believe this was the 16th, 2017. So they start the show open the show up with Roman Reigns coming out crying about the goddamn U.S. title, which, okay, Roman, you lost, so you can't really be mad. I mean, it's the old Shield shit that got done to Roman, and he even acknowledged that the other night. Paul Heyman comes out. Paul Heyman says, your client's probably somewhere eating a Jimmy John's sandwich or some bullshit like that. Then Kevin Owens and Jericho come out, claims that they're going to walk out of the Royal Rumble after beating Roman Reigns still as the Universal Champion. And then fucking, this is Jericho talking. Then, he says, then they're going to go to WrestleMania and fight each other at WrestleMania for the main event. And they'll still be the unified champions. You dig me? So, anyway. Fucking, that forces Seth Rollins to come out. After Rollins come out, I think Braun Strowman comes out. They have a big brawl. Brock comes out there. Sami Zayn comes out. Kicks the shit out of fucking Braun Strowman out of nowhere. Fucking, after that happens, fucking, what's that guy's name? Brock Lesnar. Yeah, that guy. He comes up and just clears the whole fucking ring. He eats a spear. I think he jumps up after eating a spear and hit Roman Reigns with I believe was hit Roman Reigns with a F5. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm looking at my show notes. I'm doing this while driving. Outlaw, baby. Fucking, after that, they go into the segment. First of all, I wouldn't have ran this segment until, like, the closing segment of the show. And I think they think that the fucking, because the stare down, that was a classic stare down between Braun and Brock Lesnar. I would have kept that toward the end of the show. Because you've already built Braun Strowman to be like this unstoppable giant. Now you're meeting the beast from the east, Brock Lesnar. You dig me? Well, you could have played on that so much. I didn't hear so much about Braun Strowman in the past 6 months. It's ridiculous. You would think that he's been top talent all around the world, but he's not. He's okay, but I'm just saying. If you put that as much time as they promoted Braun Strowman into Sami Zayn, you got a fucking heavyweight contender right there. Anyway, Enzo and Cass. Cass is finally fucking healthy. He's finally walking around again. They go up against Jennifer Hall and Rusev. And again, all this is like, why they hit him with it's just one of those, we have nothing for you guys to do. How about you guys face each other? You get what I'm saying? Because after Rusev lost the United States Championship, he should have been enthroned somewhere in the Universal Championship picture. Period. You know what I mean? Because it's all about progression. If you start him out as a tag team, cool, but you built him as the Brute. Now, again, WWE already got beef with Rusev based off of him in line of leaking their wedding proposal. Like, they, you know what I mean? And they was already in a feud with Dolph Ziggler. Like, come on. But again, I would have did that different. Cruiserweight match. What is this? Lindsay Dorado and I forget the Hindu guy. You know me, the Hindu guy. The Hindu guy, which is basically, I don't know this guy's name. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I can remember for Jinder Mahal because I used to watch him back in the day. But this guy's name always leaves me. I even write his name in my show notes as the Hindu guy. So anyway, he's still in a feud with the extraordinary gentleman, Drew Gallagher. And, you know, Gallagher was on commentary. Somewhat of a decent match. Nothing really to take from it. Fucking, pretty much, I think, Lorenzo Davalle won that match. Then you had the Club versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the tag team titles on Raw. Now, this was actually a good fucking match. Just the back and forth, two big teams, no real cruiserweight type style, wrestling style. It was a real brawl and a real fight at the end of the night, and I liked it. Liked the way they booked it. Like, okay, now you got one ref saying that they won the title. Then you got another ref saying that they lost the title. So automatically, they just go ahead and stick with the original ref decision to let them keep the title. Now, what I love about the WWE is that they always seem to grab things that are currently going on in other aspects or other sports and try to use it. You know, this happened in the Green Bay game where one ref overruled the original ref's decision. And you had the same thing here on Raw, so I like how they do that. A in-ring segment with Tony Nese, Neville, and fucking Rick Swann. Rick Swann comes out, regular, do his thing. Fucking Neville comes out, beats the shit out of him. He looks at Tony Nese like, what the fuck are you doing? And Tony Nese starts beating the shit out of him. And so, alright, Neville just walks off, and that was pretty much the segment. Of course, they're going to meet at 205 Live, and also the Royal Rumble for their Cruiserweight title match, which I think is going to be one of the best matches on the Cruiserweight, one of the best matches on the Royal Rumble card. So we moved there to a backstage to in-ring segment with the New Day. And the one thing I said about the New Day after they lost the titles, you got to break them up. It's no reason why you should keep that tag team together. They've accomplished something phenomenal, and I feel as though the more you keep them together, the more you taint what they accomplish. You dig me? Shit, you could break them up and bring them back together. Eventually, the Shield is gonna come back together. You gotta show growth with that tag team. Like, okay, we did this together. Shit, you can have them feuding just to beef up your mid card. You can have the New Day feuding with a title shot. You can have them have a whole breakdown. You can have Big E go up, win the title. You can have fucking Xavier Woods and fucking Kofi Kingston go at it for a title shot because they got bad blood now. You get what I'm saying? There's all types of angles you can work with that. But anyway, back to the match, the fucking review. Fucking Big E goes up against Titus O'Neil, and the stipulation was if Titus O'Neil wins, he gets his shot in the Royal Rumble. He gets his spot in the Royal Rumble, and he challenged all of the New Day, but they picked Big E because Big E can make short work of him. And Kofi Kingston did a pretty good job too. So you go from that to a segment with Charlotte and fucking Becky Lynch and Bayley, and you know she called her a emotional fangirl, and you know basically talking shit about Bayley. One thing I do say about Bayley, I don't think she's ready for cutting promos, and they gotta work on her promo game. They got to. That's just fucking horrible, man. It's fucking horrible. But work on the promo game and, you know, move from there. See where you can take it. Fucking, you got Cedric Alexander, another cruiserweight match. Cedric Alexander versus Brian Kendrick. This match was actually decent, but it was one spot in this match that was just fucking crazy. Cedric comes off the top rope and damn near like misses his landing, and I think it would have been Brian Kendrick's fault if something would have happened. But he fucking lands on Brian Kendrick, and Brian Kendrick was not set to grab him. And so when he landed, it kind of like he fucking Brian Kendrick fell one way, like his body went one way, but his head went the other. If I can kind of explain that, like he landed on his neck. And when you're doing what they're doing in the ring, man, you gotta worry about the other guy. And I see the WWE, it's like they're rushing so fast trying to get all their moves in and their spots in. And this is all just based off of time. Like it wasn't a lot of talking segments, and they only had 6 matches. Because it was a big ass talking segment in the beginning, but they only had 6 matches when they normally have 7, close to 8. Come on, WWE. I'm seeing this shit, but you know, it is what it is. The main event match of the night, which again was a great match. I like how it ended. I believe they come out to the ring. Everybody comes out to the ring. You have Braun Strowman, Jericho, and KO all on the same side. KO is Kevin Owens. All on the same side versus Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, and Seth Rollins. Now, Seth Rollins, one thing I like, they had a backstage segment with Sami Zayn, and you got to give Sami Zayn more mic time. I don't like the angle that he's playing, because they're playing this kooky, crazy, you know, guy, when Sami Zayn, 9 times out of 10, is a real serious cat who's focused on winning titles. Just look at the work he did in ROH. Like, when he can get serious, like, he comes off as a goofball, but when he gets serious and he's focused on the championship, it comes for entertaining matches. Anyway, moving on. I like that segment that they did. They cut a promo with Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn's in there just going crazy. I don't think he needs that gimmick. I just like the fact that they're giving Sami Zayn promo time. It's about goddamn time. Start using Sami Zayn, goddamn it. Anyway, Kevin Owens winds up winning the match for his team, and it was a breakdown. Braun goes to the top of the ramp and fucking starts breaking the ramp apart, breaking the announce table apart, just so he can throw fucking what's his name through the announce table. Fucking Sami Zayn, fucking Rusev come out of nowhere. Rusev, Jesus Christ. Fucking Roman Reigns come out of nowhere. Spears fucking Braun Strowman. Sami Zayn is knocked out at this point. And then after Sami Zayn is knocked out, you get fucking Seth Rollins coming out. Hits Braun Strowman with the pedigree. And one thing I say about that move, you gotta stop doing that move, man. It's gonna fuck his legs up. Look at Triple H. It's been proven that the pedigree, as effective as it looks, is not a good move on the performer that's doing it. You dig me? Anyway, he hits him with a pedigree. Jericho and Kevin Owens comes up because they start taking apart the announce table, and fucking Owens is like, yeah, I mean, remember when I think Roman may have won this match. I'm not sure. I look. If I'm wrong on anything, just let me know in the comments down below. Fucking Roman comes out. Jesus Christ. Roman comes out and fucking Kevin Owens comes out and says, yeah, I mean, you remember fucking Battleground? And I do remember Battleground. Battleground is where fucking Kevin Owens power bomb fucking Roman Reigns through a goddamn table. I do remember this. Now,